action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From TD Garden in Boston. Tonight, the Boston Celtics taking on the Philadelphia 76ers. Horford to Richardson. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Boston with the basketball. Walker to Hayward. Fires the three. His first effort off the mark. Harris to Embiid. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Hayward. A bad pass as the Sixers come up with this steal.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know just like I know you're not getting back on D.
A bad pass, and the Celtics have it. To Kemba Walker. Has a chance. Can't connect.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Joel Embiid. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Walker, he was all over him.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
And the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Harris. To Horford. Embiid. Simmons. That out of his range and no good. Hayward. Deep right corner. Tatum. That's off the side of the rim. Short.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Deep left corner. He's denied.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Walker. Oh, it took a while, but they're on the board with the three. Nonetheless, slow start to this one.
And as a player, seeing the ball go through the net cures all woes. Maybe this will get the juices going.
Here's Simmons with it up top. Up by 3. Embiid to Simmons. A pass taken away by the Celtics. That is great vision to set it up. Oh, emphatic slam.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Simmons using the post to his advantage there and the finish at the rim. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Trying to cash in. Gordon Hayward. That's how it's done. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
To Horford. Had a chance, but it's no good. Hayward steps out and hits.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a three is like shooting a layup.
Oh, fucking bad.
Count the basket inside.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Oh, whistle.
A simple touch foul.
Time for some new personnel into the game. To Embiid.
Come on, man. I'm looking for the foul. I can't get the foul.
For 6.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Come on.
In the first quarter, now at 10, including that 3.
And the more and more I watch, I become mesmerized with that foul 3. That release is effortless.
Mike Scott.
He's looking for that touch.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jump.
Oh, a whistle.
We take the fouls. We take the fouls.
First free throw is good. So he hits the first, misses the second. Nothing going here on that drive. Now a steal by Philly. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
And too much contact.
Yes, we take that. Put him on the line.
Knocks down the first.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's it for the
There it is. There it is. One bump.
have the lead.
That's what I'm talking about.
First quarter down as we get ready to start the second. Boy, you talk about offensive efficiency. It was really high.
You know why?
Why?
Because of the versatility. Because this is positionless basketball, which makes it beautiful to watch. Everybody can triple threat, dribble, drive, shoot the 3, do things from long distance. It's a thing of beauty where this game is going.
Catch and shoot.
When I played, and I see guys do this all the time. When you shoot, the target isn't the basket. The target is actually before you even go into the shot. The target are your hands defensively. If your hands are down and you give me clear vision towards the bucket, that shot's definitely going up.
Simmons to Embiid. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Can't get him in close. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Get that shit out of here.
Tips it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Simmons.
And one.
And a foul.
Did he?
Three-point play.
Did he?
That was such a great
Did he?
job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Ben Simmons trying to cash in on a three-point play. 56% for his career. Simmons converts the three-point play. The Sixers increase the lead. Into the front court, it's Walker.
That's good
Now
dig.
down 6. Yes, three-pointer is good.
When I think about Kemba Walker, I think about a self-made elite PG. He's a little guy that thrives amongst the NBA giants, and he's fearless. Let me tell you about how fearless he is. Even Alvin Gentry said he's probably the biggest competitor he's ever seen. You could put him right up there with the likes of Kobe Bryant from a competitive standpoint. That goes to show you that Walker will do anything and everything to beat you every possession.
Across the timeline, it's Walker. Down 6. Give it to him. Kemba Walker. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
In the front court comes Simmons. Looking to make something happen to Tobias Harris. Embiid, good for 2.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Slams it down. Big finish for Joel Embiid.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench.
Good shot.
Just wonder what did he do. Everybody got back. Everybody communicated. Everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia to Horford. Simmons to Embiid. Count it.
Murder, baby. Murder, baby.
Barely any
Murder.
contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Walker. Now Horford snares the rebound. And they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Harris.
Benny. Benny.
Ben Simmons. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his
That's a good
rookie
shot.
year? We can debate that one later.
Sixers have the basketball. Simmons to Tobias Harris. Defense making the ball carrier work. From the painted area, won't go down. To Walker. Lets it fly
He's
from
in
long
passing.
range.
Oh, come
Slams it
on,
home
Josh.
the putback.
Ed, it's pretty amazing how athletic bigs can be when it comes to getting an easy 2 points, huh?
Layup goes down.
Man.
Well done.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
Hayward to Kemba Walker.
Oh,
Man,
damn, that was good.
Muscle memory put to good use there.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their
Where the
hands are
foul
ready,
at, man?
finding a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Walker into the front court. Right now, down 7. Tatum buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Nothing going here on that drive. Embiid to Tobias Harris from long range.
Oh,
Celtics
come
able to
on.
clear the board. Slam dunk.
Well, look, you can't be caught.
What happened?
On defense, you need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter. But still, keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
And a rim rocker. Joel Embiid.
Oh, they gave this nigga free love. Yeah, I see this
2
one.
seconds to go. Time expires to end the first half. It's the Sixers out in front.
Hey.
Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Celtics have it. Walker to Hayward. Surveys the floor. Curling inside. Walker to Hayward. Fires the 3. He engulfed him that time. Celtics come away with it.
Let's shit out of here. Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
The free throw is good. It's back to a 1-point game. Simmons with it. His guys lead here. Early stages, third quarter. To Horford. Throws it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Nothing going here on that drive. Walker can't get past the defender. Tatum. Textbook defense.
Just because you're an elite
Oh,
shooter
come
doesn't
on.
mean you
That's
need to shoot
bullshit
the ball
out of
in
here.
possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
That was bullshit.
First one, count it. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. To Simmons. Gets it in the left corner. Richardson. To Horford. Simmons. Tatum. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Walker with the basketball. His guys
That's a
trail
bad
up
shot.
by 4. To Hayward. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. Here comes the screen. Hayward. Message received. Well defended. To Simmons. Oh, they called
We'll
it
take that
foul.
one.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Harris. To Horford. Has a look. Shot by Horford won't go. The follow won't go either. Into the front court, it's Walker. Down 4. To Marcus Smart. Drive to the basket, but the shot won't go. To Simmons.
And one. And oh!
At the line now.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
Ben Simmons at the line for 2 shots. Hasn't missed yet. First one goes down. No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. To Walker. Hayward. Deep right corner. Tatum. He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end.
There's only so many times you can hide from the truth. That was horrific defense. Just got to get it back on the next possession.
Driving is Simmons, but a shot no good.
That's a good defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
No good, but 2 shots coming up for Joel Embiid.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid
come
at all
on.
costs.
And he connects on the first free throw.
That's
2 for 2 on that trip. Has a chance. Gets a look. Can't hit. Simmons into the front court. Leads 5. Deep left corner.
Mike Scott.
There's a chance in long range. They have to keep him in their grasp.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
Jonah Bolden able to recover with the block. Simmons with it. It's an 8-point lead.
Man, run the floor, run the floor, run the floor.
No, see, this is where I lose my mind. If you have that height, you got to throw that one down with authority. Send a message.
To Marcus Smart.
That's 2.
Wide open look, won't go. Here's Simmons with it up top. Lead stands at 10. Cleans it up. Marcus Smart.
Oh, come
snatching
on.
it out of the air.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
To Simmons.
Ah.
To Marcus Smart.
Good D, good D, good D.
Short jumper off the mark.
Mike Scott.
Beyond the arc. They need something to go down. It's no good. To Cantor.
He off.
Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? Knocked loose.
Ah, that was a bad shot. I thought Ben was on a better angle than that.
Cantor. Cleans it up. That misses with 3 seconds left. 3 quarters down.
That's what I'm talking about. Diamond, baby.
Have the lead.
That's good balling. That's good balling.
It's been a compelling game so far. The 4th quarter is underway. And the front court comes Simmons. His team leads it by 10. To Tobias Harris. Can't do that.
We'll take them. We'll take them.
That's the right call.
Aggressive D, baby. Put us on the line.
Harris. To Richardson. Beyond the arc for 3. Tough shot. Well defended.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Simmons with it. He'll run the offense. Gets it in the right corner. Richardson. That's off the side of the rim. No good.
Pass. Get the fuck out of
Scores at the
here.
rim.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Simmons into the front court. His team on top by 8. Ben Simmons. With that, he's 5 for 9.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his team to 50-plus wins while accepting the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Walker. for
That's good
three.
D. Get the fuck out of here.
He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
The defender cannot be caught with his hand staying in the cookie jar. What I mean, contesting that pocket. You have to keep that hand going in and out, going in and out. Keep the offensive player thinking about where your hands are at all times.
Simmons to Tobias Harris.
Man.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Across the timeline, it's Walker. His guys trail by 10. To Simmons. Richardson.
Scott.
Cleans it up. Offensive board.
Oh, this bum ass
The
nigga.
rebound. To Marcus Smart. Goes to the left side. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Oh, knocks it down from 3.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Simmons with it. His team up by 7. And a whistle.
Let's give him fouls. Come on, Embiid. Get back in the game, Embiid.
We have both squads set to make some
Here he
moves
come.
right now.
Here he come.
Simmons. To Horford.
To my horse. The horse.
Slams it down. Big finish for Joel Embiid.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry
That's
4
good D.
other
That's
players.
good D.
His back
That's
has to be
contest.
healthy. Another big time finish.
That's contest.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Simmons. To Embiid.
Schwackel. Ah.
Shot won't go. To Kemba Walker. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Here's Simmons with it up top. Lead stands at 7. Nice pass to get things going.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Shot from the lane won't go.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
And they
And you can't lunge like that.
Opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Simmons to Tobias Harris. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
But did you see the way he was able to do it, Ed? Did you see him constantly probe the defense by maintaining his dribble? Ultimately, if you keep your eyes on all the other defenders, they will lose track of where the ball is. That's where you slip a quick pass in for an easy dunk.
He's going to the free throw line to shoot. Jaylen Brown is going to get a chance at 3 here. A 3 of 6.
3, come on,
free throw
man.
shooter. Second and 3 is good. Knocks down all 3 at the line. Sixers control it. Harris to Simmons. Takes stock of the floor.
Ah, that's right. That's my man.
Shoots at the
Benji.
line.
I
Benji.
don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Ben Simmons has got 2 shots coming, shooting 66% in this contest. And hits the first free throw. And he makes them both. Play is stopped. Timeout, Boston.
Yeah, I got him.
Big in this fourth quarter.
Second ranked game ever.
Here to empty their bench.
I'm straight. That's a 2.
That's what you come to expect. Your best players making baskets.
And here's a next level comment for you. K-Walk is one of the rare guys in the league today that blurs the lines between the streets and the league.
Simmons.
I knew that was a bad
Stolen
pass.
by Boston. Walker. And a putback slam.
And I got a chance to hear a lot of the conversation at the bench. And one of the things they called out was owning the backboards. Looks like the message is really getting through.
And he'll head to the line.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
Tobias Harris, a couple of free throws on the way. A career 81% free throws.
Come on, man. You missing free
He
throws.
missed the first one.
That's money.
Knocks down the second after missing the first. Now the Celtics going to use a timeout. That's their second of the final 3 minutes. No more timeouts left the rest of the game. Now pass stolen by the Sixers.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade.
That's what I'm talking about. 7-point win online, dog. Look, trophy climbing the ranks. Let me see player stats. Let me see my stats in like Philly. Embiid, 18 minutes. $36 points. 6. Tobias only had 1 point. 1 point. Ben 16. And B killed him with 36. 10 rebounds. What Ben had on assists? Ben had 8 assists. Almost triple double. Oh, y'all see it. Exit. Boston again. All right. The 2 balls. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Good evening from downtown Houston. I'm Ed Cohen with the former Chicago Bulls guard Jay Williams. And Jay, here in Rockets land, you think of Calvin Murphy, Moses Malone, and of course the dream, Hakeem Olajuwon. but a new chapter being written right now here in Texas.
Oh, yeah, you think about Clutch City, Hustle Town, USA.
Oh, it's lagging.
This team for the last several years...
Come on, let's get this game going. Oh, damn, dog.
And when you think of the Rockets, you think fun. This one could be as well tonight.
Damn, it lagged out on us. Look at this shit. Damn, man. All right, I gotta get somebody else.
Good evening from South Philadelphia. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, no question, there's one direction this Sixers team is going. It's taken a lot of trust and no question, a lot of patience.
Ed, I hear what you're saying, and the Sixers are on the up and up. But let's remember who built the foundation. Sam Hinkie deserves a lot more credit. I know this new management has taken them to new heights, but it all started with Mr. Hinkie.
Well, the fans in Philadelphia are reaping the rewards right now. Deep right corner. Shot from in close, no good. The follow won't go either. Sixers control it. Simmons to Horford. Richardson. His first effort off the mark. To P.J. Tucker.
George.
Usually one that he'll knock down.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big at the stats. It was all provided to you before the scouting report.
No good, but two shots coming up for Joel Embiid.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
First one goes down. Gets both to drop at the line. Westbrook across the timeline. Down two. Has a look. Shot by Westbrook won't go.
You see, Ed, this is what the refs need to start calling. The defender hit the shooter right around the waist, which made him lunge into a shot and took away all of his concentration for it.
Capella has a chance. Off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter, but the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jump.
To Richardson, going to launch beyond the arc.
God dang.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Horford to Simmons. Clint Capella tips it.
Dang.
That'll get out. Last touch by Capella. Richardson to Embiid. Clint Capella swats in.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Short jumper misses. Gordon with it. They trail by 2. To Harden. James Harden. First couple didn't go. That one is true. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Oh, they called the foul.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
The boat squad set to make some moves right now. Simmons.
God damn!
To Westbrook. Sixers with the rebound. Sixers have the basketball. Simmons to Embiid.
And one. Come on, man.
Foul line to shoot.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number 1, to see if they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
First free throw is good. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Westbrook with it. Down just a couple. Now pass stolen by the Sixers. There it is. Al Horford missed his first. That one goes.
Pick that chin up. This is a game of runs. They were on one. Now you might be on one.
Russ at the controls. Nothing going here on that drive. Westbrook to P.J. Tucker. From long range. Always has a chance for Tucker, but not that time. To Embiid. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Westbrook to P.J. Tucker. Horford to Simmons.
Oh, come on. Hey.
He's 2 for 5. Not great, but
Man.
That's
Turn
a good
around,
way
man.
to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
Here comes the screen. Westbrook cleans the offensive glass. The follow won't go either. And a whistle.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me.
Defense, baby, defense.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. In the front court comes Simmons. 10-2 the score.
Mike Scott.
From long range.
Oh,
He was
shit.
all over it. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Had a difficult first quarter. Couldn't really find his rhythm, but you got 3 more left to play.
Simmons into the front court. Shot clock turned off as they get a chance to build their lead. Knocked loose. Rockets come up with it. Another chance.
Hey.
At Wells Fargo Center with the Sixers on top. Jay and I back with more after this.
I had my dribble too long.
NBA on
Dean his ass up, though.
First quarter complete, on to the second period. A little bit of a feeling out process so far.
Well, first off, I'm going to take my analytical hat off and then put my fan hat on. This has been a blasé first quarter. Not good, not bad, right in between. Let's see how both teams come out and try to adjust themselves in the second half.
To Embiid. Defense making the ball carrier work. Joel Embiid. 3 for 6 now.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Harden to Rivers. Curling inside. Practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
To Richardson. Gets it in the right corner. To his advantage there, and the finish at the rim.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
To Harden. Fires the three. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved.
Josh Richardson.
He's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. Russ at the controls. And a whistle.
Timing was just
Reaching, he reaching.
Simmons to Richardson. 4-3. They snuffed it out. Tobias Harris missed it. Harden.
Never still.
Horford to Embiid.
Too small. He too small.
Won't go down.
Come on.
Horford. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
They too small to be getting all that shit like that.
Put the ball in the bucket.
Westbrook into the front court.
That's
Down
tight
to
D.
Cousins. Taken
D, look at the 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 D. Oh, come on, man.
Westbrook into the front court. He'll run the offense.
He had the 3. He should have took the 3.
To leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
My fault. I tried to push the break.
The great defenders, the ones that really earn their paycheck, or the ones that refuse to be screened. You stuck to that screen like Velcro.
To Simmons. Horford.
And one. And one. Ah, come on.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Joel Embiid. He's got 2 shots coming. Hasn't missed yet. Knocks down the first. Two for 2 on that trip. Russell Westbrook with the rock.
That's defense. That's defense, baby.
Down the lane, but the shot won't go. To Simmons.
Man.
Gets a look. Can't hit. Harden. Won't go. He needs some luck on his side, given how they're defending.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great
That's a
pass?
foul,
Or did you
dog.
just miss
That's
the
a
shot?
foul.
And now
Hack.
you're thinking about that
Hack a
in the
shack.
entire next
Hack a
possession.
shack.
Simmons to Horford.
Ben.
And a throwdown.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to
Too
lose
small.
any doubt when attacking.
Too small.
Houston with the basketball. Harden to Fareed. Here comes the screen.
Perfect D. Perfect D.
Surveys the floor.
Embiid.
He was hacked. They let it go.
Get that shit out of here. Ah.
On the follow. Way to stay with it.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Here's Simmons with it up top. Under a minute to go before halftime.
Benji.
For the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Okay, hacking does still exist. Might be setting the tone for the second half here.
Ben Simmons at the line for 2 shots. 56% for his career. Oops, he missed the first one. Missed the second. 0 for 2. Gordon with it. Down 12. Simmons to Embiid. Embiid. With that, he's 5 for 9.
Make them pay, baby. Make them pay.
For each other and not just for yourself. That's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish.
They fucking me up.
And
Fucking
there's
me
nothing more
up.
beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
We gonna knock these down. Ah, come on, Ben.
One does not go. Missed the second one as well. Here's Westbrook controlling the offense. Here comes the screen. Harden.
That's a rebound.
And it's Harris who's able to clear the rebound. Simmons with it. His guys leading by 14. Shot from
Oh
close,
my
no
God.
good.
Rebound.
And a great start for the 76ers.
Hell of a defensive half. Held him to 10 points. Called defense, baby.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway.
Get that shit out of there.
And the basket good at the rim.
Underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of them.
Simmons with it. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Now a steal as the Rockets have it. To Capella. Clint Capella. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Philadelphia with the basketball to Embiid. Harris. To Richardson. Yes.
And one.
And a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end.
Knock that shit down, man.
Contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Westbrook with the basketball. The deficit now up to 13. Nothing going here on that drive. Yes, and the
What?
and a chance
Get
to
the
three.
fuck out of here.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
In the front court comes Simmons. Lead stands at 10. To Horford. Nothing going here on that drive. And the rebound comes down to the Rockets. Gordon with it. Looking to make something happen. A bad pass as the Sixers come up with this steal. Richardson to Simmons.
Harris.
Cash in.
Oh.
Harris's shot won't go. Harden to Westbrook. It goes down.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Horford. Josh Richardson. No good.
That's gotta make the fucking basket, man.
James Harden at the controls. Rebound taken by the Sixers. Sizing up the defense. Simmons to Embiid. Ah, the monster stuff.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Harden. Gets it in the left corner. Has a look.
Rebound.
Not necessarily his comfort zone. They dared him. He scores.
Everybody in the building, including myself, thought that pass was going somewhere else. Fool me once? Okay. But you're definitely not fooling me twice. He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Richardson matched up with Harden. Scores from the post.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Get that out of there.
To the basket is Harden, but his shot's no good. It's in the hands of Philadelphia. To Embiid.
Get that shit out of here.
Rejects it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
What?
Oh, missed it. How'd that not go down? Capella to Harden. To Rivers. Oh, he had him there for a second. Drive here, but the shot stays out. To Embiid.
Catch and shoot.
The three. Textbook defense. To Harden. Jonah Bolden. Huge block. That's out of bounds. Last touch by a Sixer. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Harden. Now that's a contest.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
To Richardson. Embiid. Clint Capella with a piece. Has a chance, gets an open look, and hits. Defense played the percentages. The offense cashes in. Deep three at the buzzer. It's a
Hey, Rob, you on that joint.
It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Sixers control it. Simmons. Takes stock of the floor.
Give me that.
Down.
And easy two. Get back on.
Give me that.
Harden in possession. The deficit now up to a dozen. Beyond the arc for three. Not that time. He misses. Simmons to Richardson. Lets it fly from beyond the arc.
This
Won't go
nigga
down.
five basket.
Harden shakes free and hits.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Simmons to Horford. No good. Oh, looked like he may have gotten there. The follow won't go either. Clint Capella with the block.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
To Harden. Had a chance, but it's no good. Sixers have the basketball. Simmons to Richardson. And Jay,
We'll take the foul. We'll take it. We'll take it.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Harris. Oh, Neto here against Harden. To Simmons. The Sixers with 4 to shoot. Harden. Ben
Get that shit out of there.
snatching it out of the air.
Just incredible timing on that swap.
Harris to Embiid. And the finish at the rim.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Harden to P.J. Tucker. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Today's league just throws that old school stuff out of the window. Why have twos when you can shoot threes, even on fast breaks? Guys spread out towards the three-point line instead of laying the ball easy at the rim.
Simmons to Embiid. Clint Capella sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Capella. Steps through and scores.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Simmons into the front court. Up 6. To Horford. Simmons to Horford. There it is. Al Horford. 3 for 6 now.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Simmons to Horford. Simmons to Embiid. Rockets
Oh. Get that shit out of here. We doing it. Ah.
here won't go down. Philadelphia with the basketball.
Ooh. Come on, man.
For Joel Embiid.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Here's Simmons with it up top. His team leads it by 10. To Horford.
Are you letting go? Oh!
With the block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
To Simmons. Can't miss those.
Get that shit out of there.
That's great hustle getting back on D.
For 3. Not getting the bounce. Simmons with it. He'll run the offense. Great look and vision. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Westbrook across the timeline. down a dozen.
That's hell of a defense I played, man. Every time he made a run.
Rockets with 4 to shoot. Knocked loose. Sixers have it.
I try to get the steal and score 1 minute. That's it, baby. 2 in a row.
That does it. For my partner,
2 in a row, baby.
and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a
And
presentation.
B play like the big man, like Bart Barkley said.
For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Player stats, let's see. Sixers, Embiid, 26 points. See what Ben Simmons had. Only 1 rebound, 16 points, 16 minutes. Let's see. Damn, Ben 5 points, 1 block, 2 steals, 5 assists. That's all. Harris only had 2 points. Embiid carried me. That's 2 in a row.
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rap. Last time that I checked, it was selling in the sack. Make $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next. Last time that I checked, I've been self-made from the dribble. I was been saying I'm a killer. Playing no games with you. Pop cut, switch lanes on you. Look, I laid down the game for you. Taught you how to charge more than what they paid for you. Own the whole thing for you. Reinvest, double up, then explain for you. Gotta be love. Run the city, it gotta be cuz. It's for the pieces I took off the monopoly board. Hey, y'all false claims, it gotta be fraud. Just keep the hood about your mouth and you gotta be charged. I doubled up, tripled up, what? Banged on the whole game, I ain't give a mighty trippin', handle business, got my digits up. And when I drop, you know I'm about to last time that I checked. It was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rap. Last time that I checked, it was 7 in the sack. Make $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next. Last time that I checked, no cosign, I ain't need radio to do mine. I done fine, ain't I take my time and take my tribe. Every level that I crossed in this game, like state lines, it was visionary. Either I'm genius or it's scary. Maybe it's both in this balance I deliver daily. For every in the streets trying to feed the babies. Single mamas working hard not to miss a payment. And dirty money get washed on royalty statements. Black owners in this game are powerful races. Young, then the set that's doing it makeshift. Out the garage, saw you end up in Georgia, saw you end up in penthouses, end up in cars. It's how you start off end up in bosses. How you win the whole thing and then with sweat dripping down your face. Since the mission last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rap. Last time that I checked, it was 7 in the sack. Make $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next. Last time that I checked.
We come to you live on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by the former Duke national champion. Hasn't paid for a meal in Durham, North Carolina. The Philadelphia 76ers begin the game with the basketball. To Simmons. And the Clippers with the rebound. To Leonard. Beverly. Jay, upon scanning this Clippers roster, there are a lot of guards for Doc.
I don't like that camera. I do settings.
with.
Yeah, they have a plethora of guards, and if I'm his team and if I'm Doc Rivers, I'm thinking about how do I throw as many guards at you as possible, because Doc wants to get another guard in there to apply the same pressure. They should be the new modern-day Detroit Pistons with the style they play defensively.
All right, let's see.
Al Horford with the block.
Come on, man.
That's out. Last touch by Al Horford. George. Leonard. Made his first effort, but not that time. Sixers have the basketball. Simmons to Horford. He throws it down.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's a proud city.
Paul George to Beverly. Deep right corner. To Beverly. Lets it fly from long range. His first effort off the mark.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove
Come on, Al.
it was more in his own head.
Going to launch beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim. Short. To Embiid. Rises for the slam.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Leonard to George. Oh, had him going there for a second. George to Leonard. Fires the three. He was all over it.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're...
Oh, this nigga quit. This bum ass nigga quit. Couldn't do shit with me. He quit. You see this shit? I was about to... You see me get that shit out the motherfucking top. Tobias Harris, he realized he's dealing with a motherfucking gunner. Nigga. Can't stop me. I'm the ball.
Good evening from Oakland, California. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, you think of this building, Oracle Arena. Vince Carter won the dunk contest here. The Warriors have won championships in this building. You love this. It brings out the... best.
It's called the Oracle Experience. In 2016, the Golden State Warriors broke the single-season game record for victories with 73, beating the 96 Bulls. They still have the same cast in play.
Now that's strength in numbers. 10 men on the floor. Let's do this. Curry. His first effort off the mark. To Simmons. Goes reverse to lay it in.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Curry has it. Cauley-Stein powers it through. Jay, I'm surprised he had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
Simmons to Embiid. Nothing going here on that drive. Runner here won't go down. Curry with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Fires the three. Cleans it up. Joel
Get that shit out of here, man.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Harris to Embiid. Draymond Green sends it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
To Richardson. Embiid. Add 2 points to the board.
Woo! Did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Here's Curry with it up top. Down just a couple. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Tough shot. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Thompson to Green. Here comes the screen. Beyond the arc for three. His first quarter struggles from deep continue. It's no good. Here's Simmons with it up top. Lead is 2. Nice pass to get things going.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
A bad pass as the Sixers come up with the steal. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
And counted at the rim.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Thompson. Jay, they've been waiting for that to go down, but here they are trying to chip away and cut into this margin.
And there's nothing more frustrating as a shooter to get open looks and not see the ball go in. But if they do, that could be the start of a problem.
Horford to Embiid. Oh, emphatic slam. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved. In particular, your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Substitution being made in this one. Curry. He still can't find his range from deep. It's no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Harris. Oh, stolen by the Warriors. Curry. Now a steal by Philly. Richardson. finish at the rim.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Thompson won't go down.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Good luck making excuses. Klay Thompson wide open. He's not going to miss that one.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the three.
Oh, bad pass.
Oh,
there.
come on.
Curry. Not that time. He misses.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Curry. And he hits. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Mike Scott.
Offense, offense.
First quarter is complete. The 76ers have the lead. Time to turn the page after a close first quarter. Jay, what stood out?
I really like what I'm seeing. Both teams look engaged. There's some trash talking going on the court. I think this has a making to be a big-time game.
Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get... things started here in the second quarter.
I won 3 games in a row playing ranked online. And B killed him, averaged 36 points a game with him. Live. Playing all these dudes live. This is my first time playing Golden State. How was school today? Good.
Curry, they have to keep him in their grasp.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to you or stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
Dang! They robbing the shit out of me.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Leads just a point. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball.
Oh,
this player
shit.
recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Curry, here comes the screen. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Sixers have the basketball. Embiid.
Oh, fuck!
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes
Steph got hot.
here and there, You save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
Now whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter.
Let's go.
Time to shuffle things up. In the front court comes Simmons. Right now, down 7 to Tobias Harris. Draymond Green pins it.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
Warriors have the basketball. Curry, he's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Richardson to Embiid. Simmons to Horford. Joel Embiid, 2 of 4 now.
And when the ball gets the defense rotating from side to side, you're bound to find opportunities for each other.
Curry into the front court. Leads 5. Lets it fly from long range. That's good D. Shot no good. Harris to Embiid. Turns and slams it down.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
Curry. Yes.
Damn, come on, motherfucker.
Not good.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
Harris to Simmons. Nothing going here on that drive. Gets it in the left corner. Horford, shot off the mark. Good defense. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Up by 6. Textbook defense. Sacrificing everything for the loose ball. The drive. Right to the basket. Josh Richardson. He's 2 for 2 now.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Curry to Thompson. Here comes the screen. Thompson. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
To Tobias Harris. Willie Cauley-Stein sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Fires the 3. And it's Simmons to claim the rebound. Oh, he had it. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Lead stands at 7. Good for 3. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws a defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit.
From inside.
One of the best kept secrets in the game. Utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Slap into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
There it is, Al Horford. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
Horford.
What?
Curry to bring it up. His guys should be able to get the final shot. Here comes the screen. Deep 3. The Warriors with the lead. All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. Simmons with it. His club's staring up at an 8-point deficit. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Screen coming. Thompson, he's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
Slams it down. Big finish for Joel Embiid. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters. But when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Smothering D. To Horford. Harris. To Embiid. Big finish at the rim.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Curry. Too easy. Defense has to communicate.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a 3-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the 3-point shot.
Thompson. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th 3-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time to start knuckling down.
Curry into the front court. His team on top by 13. Buries it. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
This ain't knocking threes down like it ain't shit on me.
He has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dell Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and effort.
Harris to Richardson. Nothing going here on that drive. Embiid, good for 2.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Thompson to Curry. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. For 3. Great defense, forcing the miss. And Jay, they called a foul.
About time they start calling some fucking fouls.
Staff called the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Richardson from long range. And Josh Richardson, 0 hesitation on that one. Buries the 3.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Neto matched up with the 2-time MVP. And a rim rocker, Joel Embiid.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Warriors have the basketball. Curry.
Damn, what's somebody got to stay with him?
7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
The Sixers with 4 to shoot. Baseline drive, the shot won't fall. Thompson buries it. It's a 3.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
To Embiid. goes down.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Curry with the ball. Surveys the floor. Curry.
Bro. Damn, I'm in his fucking face.
3 of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
Richardson to Embiid. Stuffs it down with authority.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
To Curry. Seconds to shoot. That misses with 2 seconds to go. That's the end of the third quarter. The Warriors enjoying some breathing room right now. The Warriors with the basketball to begin the fourth quarter. And if they were looking good at halftime, Jay, they're really looking good now.
They really turned up that intensity in the third quarter. They were looking to put this game out of reach, and they've come out close to doing it.
The Warriors run the opening tip, so they have it to start the fourth quarter. And if they were looking good at halftime, Jay, they're really looking good now.
They really turned up that intensity in the third quarter. They were looking to put this game out of reach, and they've come out close to doing it.
Thompson to Green. And finishes strong. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
It's Curry controlling the offense. Green to Curry. Here comes the screen to Curry. Here's a chance from long range. Exclamation point. Willie Cauley-Stein with the slam.
Ed, I bet you can't say his name 3 times fast.
That's William Cauley-Stein.
I said fast, Ed, fast.
Ben Simmons, very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are
Oh, fuck, I
to
missed
Curry.
that.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Curry, obviously the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Yeah, I said it. But he's so good at driving and using his body to shield off the contact.
Simmons driving, but his shot no good. The follow won't go either. To Curry. 4-3. Can't get the bounce. On a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
And 2 more points. The defense had him, but the good shooters find a way.
So deadly. Now look, part of that is
Where the foul at? Oh my God.
Ball speed combined with that handle, oh, that's off the charts. But he always finds a way to slow himself down right before he goes into that shot.
Kicks it around the perimeter. Thompson to Curry. Here comes the screen. Curry to Thompson. Fires the 3. That's how you defend.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
And he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
First try at the line, no good. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Tough shot. He hits.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Oh, stolen by the Warriors. Thompson. No good. That's great defense. Possession lies with Golden State. Thompson. The hot night continues. He's at 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single-game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
From the outside, no good.
Just the thought of coming into the lane amongst the trees, that shot was altered before he even took it.
Thompson trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good. Simmons with it. His guys down big. To Embiid.
What a foul. God.
He looked that time, but off the mark.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
And Josh Richardson knocks down a wide-open look.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Stop
dang.
him the ball.
And Klay Thompson does what he does best. Hits the three. Simmons into the front court. Down a bundle. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Oh, he couldn't get it to go.
Oh, look at this shit here.
Golden State at the controls. Thompson. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. You might not make many friends on the other side.
He blew me the fuck
I
out.
don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Simmons to Embiid.
I can't get a foul. And foul.
And a chance at three coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Free throw up and good. It's a three-point play, but a rare spot as they continue to trail big. Warriors basketball. Curry. He's not shy about shooting from out there, but he misses this time.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
The pass set it all up.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your
Who the
team.
fuck's sticking Steph Curry?
Flex on him a little bit.
To Tobias Harris. Beyond the arc for three. Cleans it up. Offensive board.
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive.
Oh, that was a steal,
That'll be out of
man.
bounds. Simmons the last to touch.
13 turnovers.
Lets it fly from long range. Well defended. Here's Simmons with it up top. He'll run the offense. And he finishes at the rim.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Thompson. That's rebounded by Embiid. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer, it's the Warriors who get the victory. As
He
they
blew me
cruise
out
to
by
win a game
27.
that was never really in doubt. For Jay Williams and all our crew,
How many fucking threes he
so
hit?
long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
He shot 48 threes and made fucking 21. No foul shots. He took a lot of more shots than I did. All right, y'all, I'm out.